never not working.
The thing is, I feel like nowadays a 9 to 5 is like a 7 to 7 because everyone wants you to work way more than you're supposed to for the same pay.
That's not true.
Bro, let me tell you, right? So I had an interview 2 days ago, right? And they specifically said that I'd be working 40 hours a week, or technically speaking 37 and a half hours, because full-time is 37 and a half plus the 2.5 hours of lunch. They gave me a breakdown of the hours.
What? I thought it's an hour lunch.
No, like it's like a half an hour per day, so it ends up being 37 and a half paid hours or something like that.
Okay.
Whatever. It's like when it's a salary, that's just what they call it, right? But they gave me a breakdown of the hours, and it was 50 hours, and they were only going to pay me for 40.
Explain how.
Okay, let me give like a full rundown of this fucking place, right? Because it actually pissed me the fuck off. But so if you guys don't know, I actually just graduated from university, and I've been applying for jobs. And I got some success with callbacks and stuff like that, but I haven't taken any offers that I've been given just because I don't either like the job itself or the pay's not well, whatever. So this place tells me that I'm going to be doing actual marketing stuff. Like I'm going to be in a marketing firm. I'm going to be making marketing plans for different companies and like just like cool little stuff like that, right? Where I'm actually on a team and we're like thinking of ways to advertise and whatever, right? So I'm like, okay, this place sounds really cool. So I do my first round interview, which is on Zoom. And it's me and another person, right, that are both interviewing for the same position, and then just one guy talking to us, right?
So you're interviewing at the same time?
Yeah.
Interesting.
It's weird. Like, I was like,
That is
whatever.
Interesting.
Like, to be honest, it's kind of normal nowadays. It happens all the time.
I mean, personally, I wouldn't do that, but I don't know. Anyways.
No,
Continue.
I agree. I wouldn't want to do that either. But whatever. So it actually kind of worked out in my favor because the other person was kind of stupid. Okay. So I looked better by comparison. But the guy really liked me. What's it called? Like literally before we even started the interview, he saw my drum set and he was talking like about how he plays the drums and like stuff like that, right? So
there you go. You're
already in, right? Like made a connection right there. And we're just talking about cool things like that before the interview starts. And then he likes me in the interview, right? So that same day, they call me and they asked me to come to a in-person interview the next day. So that was on Thursday, right? It is Saturday right now. But yeah, so on Thursday I go to their location. Right, I get there way early, fully by accident, by the way. But I get there early. I'm there like 15, 20 minutes early, and they start us. They said they were gonna start at 10 o'clock. They started at 10:15, so I was waiting for half an hour, right? And I'm in with another person as well, and I'm like, that's weird for an in-person interview. But she's like, oh, because you guys are gonna be here for an hour and a half. We're just giving you guys details of the company, and that's why there's 2 people. We don't want to spend 3 hours on 2 people, right? Okay, no worries. Other guy also didn't seem like the best candidate for the job, but whatever. So I told you guys, marketing firm said they're going to make you do individual marketing plans for different companies and advertising strategies and all this cool stuff, right? So I'm excited for it. The second we get into the conference room, they hand us a pamphlet. The pamphlet is for Rogers, like the internet TV company, and that's kind of weird to me because I'm not applying for Rogers. I'm applying for a marketing firm. And then they start talking to us about the company for about an hour. They don't say anything about this Rogers stuff, but then they ask us to open it up. And what they tell us is that we're actually gonna be door-to-door salesmen for Rogers.
Hell no. Was that in the job description?
No, it was a marketing position, like advertising.
And they said.
And then they said that we're gonna get paid. Listen to this. So minimum wage in Canada is $15 an hour. They were going to pay us $15 an hour, okay, to go door to door to like 50 different clients, and maybe hopefully one wouldn't tell us to fuck off, right? And we would either get 15 times 40 hours a week, so $600 so it was either going to be the $600 for 40 hours or commission, not and commission. And I'm like, how does that work? Well, if you don't sell enough and you make under $600, we'll just give you the base pay. If you make over that, then you'll get the base pay plus the difference. Mm-hmm. I'm like, okay, whatever. And then I ask what the hours are. So on the actual job posting, it said 9 to 5, right? She then writes down on the whiteboard, Monday to Friday, 11:30 till 8:30. Okay, so that right there is 45 hours right there. But the thing is, if we're door-to-door salesmen, I looked it up on their reviews after as well. They're not paying for your gas because you have to drive your own car to this specific neighborhood. And then at 8:30, when you finish your work, you have to drive back to your house. So let's say you can be an hour and a half away. I get home at 10 o'clock. But then they have the nerve to tell me, oh, yeah, you also work Saturdays 11 till 3, I think. Or 10 to 3. Sorry, 10 to 3.
And this was nowhere in the job description?
No, the job description was I'm advertising for different companies. Not I'm walking around asking people if they want to upgrade their Rogers packages and hope that they don't tell me to go suck a dick.
Well, maybe that is advertising for other companies, right? Like you are technically doing that.
No, but the job description is I'm working in a group making marketing plans. And some of the marketing plans include advertising, right? Not the whole job is advertising for one specific company. They said they have nearly 200 companies under their wing that they want you to make these plans for. Not just work for Rogers.
This sounds more like a grade 10 job.
It
right?
is.
Like a grade 10 summer.
Bro, I looked at
door to door.
I looked at the person interviewing me. I'm like, do I look like a high school kid?
So then what'd you do? You just like basically said, nah, I'm not interested.
I started like laughing because like at that point I was just kind of there just listening just to kind of get some shits and giggles in because I had nothing else to do that day. She's like, oh yeah, we have a really fun culture here.
What do you mean? I'm not even there.
On Fridays we do casual Fridays where you get to dress
wow.
up how you want to instead of in a full suit.
Well, okay.
Hold up. And then Wednesday is bring your own ethnical food to the office day.
No. See, depends on the business, but I would say probably 9 out of 10 businesses don't need to wear suits. If you're not interacting with anybody except the people at your work, why do you got to wear a suit? Like, I love that I can just go to work in sweats and a t-shirt and just chill. I'm there for long hours. I don't want to wear a suit.
I mean, I'm a little different. I'm not saying wear a suit. I like wearing like button-ups or like just nice clothing to work to present yourself like for whatever the case may be. Like if a client comes to your office, you want to still look good. You know, have your hair done.
Yeah, I understand if you have clients, but
not even like that. Like what's it called? You also got to dress to impress, right? I'm not saying wear a full suit and tie and like all that stuff. Like I would have like a nice like maybe colored button shirt or whatever, some nice jeans, some nice shoes or whatever. Just presentable. Maybe a fat tattoo on the right arm.
I don't agree. I think if you're it depends what you're doing. If you're just working for a job and that's the culture that they set, sure.
No, I'm talking like marketing jobs.
No, because even marketing jobs, it's like a lot of the meetings are on Zoom now. You're not meeting really face to face. Yeah, even like my dad, he, for example, a big company came on Friday to the office.
Okay.
They make like $100 million a year.
Okay.
So they're pretty big. They want us to do some products for them. My dad's in a t-shirt and sweats. The point is that if the business speaks for you, you don't have to dress to impress. If you can do something better than other people can, people don't care.
Yeah, but you're talking about the boss versus a regular employee who's trying to work their way up.
I would say that your work speaks for itself. You don't have to dress to impress.
No, like if you want to get your foot in the door, you have to look good, I think.
Yes,
and also, by the way, I'm talking about in-person work, not over the Zoom bullshit where you have underwear on and like fucking and like a nice shirt up top.
I would just say for me, like it doesn't matter, but I
wow,
don't know, I guess for other people it matters.
What's it called? Owner-son privilege. You know what I'm saying?
No, there's no enforcement at my work to dress super nicely. Like you can do basically whatever you want. I mean, not whatever you want, but
yeah,
you know what I mean. Okay, so clearly that job's a bust then.
But yeah, but like think about it, like, cause that's like I've had I applied to say like a dozen jobs, and per every dozen jobs that I apply to, I get like 2 callbacks, and I do at least 1 interview, right? So that 1 interview when they fucking lie to your face and like instead of marketing you're doing door-to-door bullshit, I'm like, what the fuck? Mm-hmm. Like my buddy, he also offered to get me a job at his place, right? He had a shipping company, or his family owns a shipping company. I'm like, great, okay, so you want me to do marketing? Because I went to school with this guy, and I went into marketing. He went into like supply chain management, whatever. And he's like, yeah, of course. So I talked to his VP, and his VP is like, yeah, we're gonna get you started off in sales. I'm like, no, the fuck you ain't. Mm-hmm. I'm like, cause like, am I a server? like I used to be a restaurant server, a waiter. Am I still a waiter?
No.
You know why? Because I want my pay to be stable. What's it called? Everyone's offering me telling me what I can make in the future, not what I can make now. And then they keep saying, "Oh, but you get commission." I'm like, yeah, but I'm not getting paid otherwise.
Well, why are you applying for jobs that have commission base?
I'm not. In the descriptions, it's only salary.
I don't know. Maybe you gotta